So what I'm going to discuss today is probably two or three things, but first I want to say that abandonment issues, because this is something that I have spoke about privately. I don't even know if I've spoke about it on video before. So I spoke about this privately with some people, that I believe we, at the core of us, we have abandonment issues. And what do you mean by abandonment issues? Okay, great. I mean that we have, so I'm gonna be brutally honest. This is the point to where I'm at in this whole situation. Okay, and I feel like this is the last thing I need to overcome. And if I can do this, goddamn, I can help you do this too. So shit. So let me get into this fully. The abandonment issues arise from God. God. Now, so you can look at this in two different ways, and this is the two ways I'm looking at it. And I need to be 100% sure before I react or respond. So ultimately, what I believe is you are God, but you come to earth in the form of an ego, or Lucifer. And you really are God. However, you feel abandonment from God, because like until you start waking up or awake, you feel separate from God. So if you are that thing and you forgot you were that thing, then you would feel some abandonment because of that. Do you understand? Until you snapped out of it and woke up. So this is really what I believe, and I kind of believe that that's what going down and rescuing your father means, like breathing life back into it. However, there's another one that's in my mind that I just can't shake, and it's fucking with me pretty hard, to be honest with you. And it's this feeling that I have been used and manipulated. And that this isn't some troll love story. That this is some bullshit. This is some manipulative bullshit. And I'm going to tell you what frustrates me the most. I've already told you guys, the whole system's fucked up. The whole world is fucked up for the most part. Now, not people are amazing, but the way the system is structured is not amazing. It is completely fucked up. So that's one of my frustrations. My other frustration is people do not understand love. They do not understand truth. They tell you they want truth, but you give them truth and you give them your authentic self, and then you want that in return, and they can't give it to you, and they don't like truth. They don't understand love. So, and I'm not saying everyone, obviously, that's a huge broad stroke. I'm just saying the majority of people I've interacted with, I say I love you to just about everyone, and hardly anyone says it back. What does that tell you? Because they don't love themselves. If they love themselves, they would know what love is, and they would give love freely to you. That's a problem. So this frustrates me. Another thing that frustrates me beyond belief is this Jesus and Lucifer situation, man. I'm so fucking pissed off over this, because Lucifer was the good guy, got portrayed as the bad guy. Jesus literally told people, dude, they called him a drunk and a glutton when he was here. Do you understand? He never asked to be put on a fucking pedestal or worshipped. He would actually lose his mind right here, right now, knowing this happened. I can promise you that. I can verify that. So if this is not a troll, and this is the way shit went down, really, I'm super pissed, honestly, and I'm hurt, and I feel like I've been betrayed. So let's just say that's not true, and the first one's true. Well, that doesn't get rid of your fucking pain and trauma. You still have to go through that. And it's not pleasant. None of this was fucking pleasant. Well, no, it was good sometimes. Don't bullshit. Okay, whatever. The majority of it wasn't pleasant. So let's just move on now. So I do believe we have abandonment issues due to God. Now, open for interpretation. Don't believe me? You can go verify something. At least come to a conclusion on this yourself. I personally believe it's the first one, but I have a lingering suspicion of that second one that is messing with me pretty hard right now, honestly. So let's keep this in your mind. Please think this through. I would love some help on this. I mean, fuck. I would love some help on this. So let's move on to the second portion of this. Supposedly, tie this together, by the way. Supposedly Lucifer talked a third of angels out of heaven, right? How much would that be, really? Or do you have a clear, definitive answer for that? So, what if it was 144,000? What if it was 144,000? Now, what if you can correlate this with... Can you connect the dots here? Please connect the dots. What if I told you that you didn't need 144,000? You just needed 3 motherfuckers that actually knew. You and 3 motherfuckers that actually knew what they were doing. That's all it takes to fuck something up in a beautiful way. You and 3 motherfuckers that actually know what you're doing and understand what you're doing can change the whole world. Drastically. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but no one around here understands a goddamn thing. And I'm not being rude. And I don't mean no one. See, brother, you need to pick your words carefully. Okay, great. It's very rare that you find someone that understands anything. And I'm going off direct experience here, man. Like, I'm not going off this stuff. Because I've talked to a lot of you guys, and you guys know what's up. You understand it. I need some fucking people face to face that understands this. It's frustrating because I feel like I'm in another dimension trying to speak some fucking human language. I feel like an alien trying to communicate, trying to pretend like I'm human to communicate. It's so lonely and frustrating sometimes, man. It fucking is, dude. Jesus Christ. Because no matter what, I have to feel like I have to explain shit in detail. And because it's like we're talking about the same thing, kind of, but we're not. And it's all the time, too. This is with psychology, with science, with politics, with religion, with anything. And it's so fucking frustrating. And it's lonely. So what do I do? I mean, fuck. It literally feels like I'm in another dimension trying to explain shit to someone. Or some people or something on their dimension. And it's like, I can't hardly do it because you have to pull it up a little. So it's god damn it, it's frustrating. It took me 3 years to get me to understand this fully. Well, no, I don't understand it fully. But it took me 3 years to get me to understand it to this point. And I was obsessed with it. I'm talking about, I put my life into this, man, for 3 years straight. Threw my life into it, obsessively. So, how are you going to convince people to do that? I hate getting like this, man. I fucking hate getting like this because I do great. I'm great for weeks and a month. And then this shit happens. I hit some bullshit and start getting pissed off and frustrated. Shit, people's got to wake up. I can't do this much longer. I'm talking about wake up, wake up. Fully wake up, mask off, game fucking over, we're done. I either need that or I need 3 of you all to wake the fuck up enough to where we can take this shit completely over. Whichever way you want to look at it. I'm gonna end this because I'm fucking hurt, man. Like I don't know whether to cry or scream, and I don't want to. Love you guys.